Hello again, friends and loyal Wolfpack members. Chaos Wolf here with the mighty Ducky, and welcome back to Zero to Hero, the series where we go from space crap-out pilot to hopefully one day God amongst the stars. And isn't she a beauty? I've got to say, I really do love the Python. One of the most versatile ships in the universe. And I am still absolutely in love with the new ship kits. She's just so pretty and shiny. We're currently here in HIP 5623. Why are we here? Well, it's a tourism system, and we're going to go and outfit our lovely lady with some lovely first-class cabins. Because we've been missing out on some really lucrative missions for the simple fact that we do not have any first-class cabins. We've got business class and we've got economy class, and that's about it. So we really do want to go and get ourselves some first class cabins as well. So let's go have a look at the passenger cabins. And we can go and fit one of the first class cabins. Now, according to this, it's going to take us down to only 6 capacity. Well, that's actually for a class 5C. We actually want, come to think of it, do first class cabins actually come in a grade class 6? I don't think so. So it looks like we're going to have to go and swap this one out instead, which is not a big issue then. So passenger cabins, let's go and swap this out for a first class. Because for some reason I was very close to going and giving us, well, swapping out a class 6 for a class 5 without realising. So we'll go and buy that one. Now what I'm thinking as well is because the first class cabins are not that large, they're only 6 spaces. Let's potentially just go and get ourselves a second first class cabin, because the business class cabins, we can quite easily go and upgrade someone to the higher rating one. So I think first and economy are probably one of the better ones to go for. I mean, we've got cargo racks for 8 each, we've got a total of 16 total. But that's about it, really. I think we're going to go and stick with that. We've lost a grand total. Well, we've lost a good few seats in total, but that's not a massive problem. We've got 2 cargo racks here, a small economy class cabin here, but I believe that's all we can really go for. Yeah, that's the only one we can have there. So that's not the greatest of issues, but one of you guys did actually go and say that we might want to go and downgrade the power plant, and this is very true, because look, we're not hardly using any power at all on this thing. So let's go into here, and this place does not stock anything of any use to us at all, so we're going to have to go back to our main system of Curio to go and do some more modifications to this. But let's go and have a quick look in the passenger lounge right now, because this is a tourism system, but the problem is we're not allied with anybody. Politicians, that's hardly worth my time. Neither of these two, because they're just such low payouts. But as you can see, the vast majority of these places here, we cannot do anything because we just don't have the rep here. We've got this one, but that's not worth our time at all, and neither of these. Now this one would be worth our time, 4.23 million. Going 1,000 light years is a bit far. And it needs first and 7 spots, and that's fine. We've got that, I suppose. But we'll have to go see. But then again, they are in a group, so they'd have to go into one cabin. So I'm not quite sure what we'd end up with, really. Oh well. But either way, let's go back actually and have a look at the mission board, because maybe there's a donation mission here that we could use. Donating beer, donating credits to the cause, 50,000. Let's try that. So we'll donate, and hopefully that'll take us up to cordial. Yep, we're now cordial with them. So that's nice. And we've got one here. Yes, we have. So we'll accept that one and deposit to them. And we're still neutral with these guys, at least it seems. But oh well, we're a little bit closer to being cordial. So let's go back into the passenger lounge and go and see if there is anything else we can do. I mean, no. No, because we're not cordial with those. We're cordial with these guys. But these business class 16. We don't have that unit. We don't have that amount. But either way, let's leave that as it is for now. And what I'm thinking is we'll just travel back over to Cubio and see what we're going to go and find over there. There are a fair few number of commanders around here in Cubio, but then again, like I said previously, it's not really that surprising with it being the seat of Aisling Duval's power. Now we've got a bunch, well, we've now got some first class cabins, so that's going to expand our clientele somewhat. But what we want to do is just see what we can find and then maybe go and do a little bit more modification to this ship, just so we can get a little better jump range out of it. Because right now we've got a 22.89 light year jump range, but I know we can make this better. First thing that we want to go and have a look at is the passenger lounge, whilst we're basically getting into the hangar proper. So now we do have options to go and have really high paying missions. The main issue with these though is that they are somewhat long range. Now this one is not a problem at all. This one's 4 million for going less than 100 light years. Let's see, this guy is a criminal though, so we're going to have to worry about this one as well. He's laid back, low value target, okay, secretive. So obviously it's the same as last time where he won't be happy if we get scanned. Though we can have a look around at the different factions that offer people here. Because this is the Prismatic Imperium as well. This is Aisling Duval's power group. And they're the ones offering us criminals and so on. So I don't quite get it. Perhaps there's some underlying message going on here, I'm not quite sure. But, oh, we got here. Oh, we got another one for 5 million. Is this one going to be a criminal? Yes, this is going to be a criminal. So, get biotech conductors and telemetry suites. We don't need the telemetry suites. What are you? He's very demanding. We're not going to worry about you then. But here, again, we need 18 first class. We've only got 12. So that's fair enough. And why can't we? Oh, well, that's right. The ones with the crowns, we have to fit them in one compartment because they want business. We don't have a business compartment that's that size. So that's interesting. Well, look at this. 3 million for nearly 2,000 light years. That's not worth it at all. Let's have a look at what else we've got access to. Yeah, no, I think currently this one is the best we can hope for right now. Now, what one do they want? They just want economy. And they're low value, laid back, unfazed by danger, secretive, so they don't like being scanned. So let's ignore all that for the moment though. And let's also go and have a look at the mission board. Just see if there's anything that pops up in here. So we've got boom data delivery. We've got... there's nothing really worth it in here either. So we're going to go and go into the outfitting because I'm starting to think that we might need to go and set this ship up almost for smuggling in a way if we're going to start getting into bed with these criminals more often. So what we're going to need, I suspect, we've got a chaff launcher, but I suspect we're going to need a couple of heat sinks as well. So let's get one at least. So that's going to allow us to cool ourselves down. And let's have a look at our core internals. Because we can downgrade our power plant a few. So we're currently running on 10 megawatts. So we can get down to about 4D. Let's buy that one. Let's exchange. There we go. So we're still running on a good amount of power. Thrusters, browse. We've got nothing here. I should have really looked elsewhere for that. Frame shift drives maxed out of stock. 7D power distributor, that's fine. Alright, okay. So optional internals. Are we still on an E-rated shield generator? Yes, we are. And I seriously doubt we're going to be able to find anything else here. No, we're not. I thought that would be the case, but I'd rather have a stock shield generator and have a better ability at actually staying alive than downgrading to something. But at the very least, we've gotten ourselves a good amount more jump range. It got about a little under 3 more light years, so that's not bad at all. And if we go back out, we can go now back into the passenger lounge. Now, what is our rebuy currently? Our rebuy is 2.8 million. We've got that, so I'm fine taking one of these on if we need to. But I'm certainly not going for these really long range ones. They can go bugger off for all I care. Right, so what I'm thinking is that's HIP 1064. So what I'm thinking of doing is we'll go, oh, not back, I pressed the wrong one. I meant to go into this one, go and accept this one. So I'll pick you a cabin. You know what, bugger it, we'll put you into a first class cabin, we'll test them out. Hopefully that'll make you happier. And then we'll have a look at this one as well. And we'll have a look on the galaxy map where this is. If it's near to where we're going, and in fact it is. It's about one system over from where we are going with the other one. So actually, you know what? I'm actually thinking of putting you in a cabin as well. But she insists on being in a business at least, so she's going to have to go into a first class cabin. Now, I don't think we've got much else we can go and take on right now. I mean, there are a few, but they're not paying all that much. Here we go. This one's not too bad, but this is a multi-drop one, and I don't fancy doing the multi-stop ones at all. Mission board? Anything else around those areas? Potentially, we've just got boom data deliveries. No, they're all like 10 light years. One in system, but I'm not actually. That is in system here. It's to a land base, but I'm not worrying about that if I don't have to right now. Yeah, sure, okay. So that looks like we've got what we need. So we've got illegal passengers. It actually says illegal passengers now, which is good to see. Now, we're going to spend most of our time in Super Cruise now, getting all the way over to here. And what I'm thinking is we'll drop this one off first, because I suspect it's slightly closer. This was actually slightly closer. But either way, it doesn't really matter. So let's go in. And we're going to have to drop them off here. So I'll plot our route. So how long we've got for each of these missions? We've got 2 hours, well over 2 hours, and we've also got 2 hours. Okay, so we're not worrying about everything else. So let's quickly go into contacts, go into power contacts, because I'm pretty sure, yeah, I've got a couple of thousand credits. It's not worth a great amount, but it's good enough. So we're going to go and launch. What I'm thinking is we'll get ready to go into silent running when we get out of here. So I just want to make sure we're lined up. We're not going to hit anything because the shields are going to go down very soon. So we're inside. So let's go.
Silent running. Shields offline. Flight assist off.
So let's keep ourselves going. So we're nice and cold. We're heating up slowly.
Frameshift drive charging.
So I think now we can put silent running off and start getting ready to go. Now I don't think we've got anything in range. I think we're good.
4, 3,
And we're away safe.
1. Engage.
So that is nice. So now we've basically just got to go and repeat this, going the opposite way. And hopefully we're going to be able to go and replenish our heat sinks. We've only got enough to do this like once or so. More, twice more, I think. Yes, we've only got 2 more heat sinks. Should have really put a couple of extra on the ship, but I didn't want to drop our jump range down all that much. And it's nice to see our shields coming back up fairly quickly. What I am thinking is potentially you might want to go and swap these out for some bi-weaves in the future.
Complete.
Now, how many jumps we got? 4 jumps left to go. So it's not bad. 5 jumps to make a few million.
Frameshift
So
drive
let's get this
charging.
going. Now, everything seems to be going well thus far. And we can't turn off silent running in cruise mode. But it doesn't really matter because we're just jumping from system to system.
3,
And thankfully, because we're in a Python, we do have some fairly good manoeuvrability in Super Cruise. It's not like we're flying a cutter or a Type 9. So at least we're going to be able to get away from some interdictions. Maybe not all of them, and let's not forget we are in open play. So there could always be those players that just want to come and watch the world burn. Or at the very least, my credit balance. You know, up until now, this has been completely uneventful. Now, I'm really hoping that it's going to remain being the same way until we get boots on the ground and get rid of both our passengers. But I don't suspect we're going to have too much of an issue.
2, 1, engage.
Especially if we make our approach in silent running. But I'm a bit iffy about that, because we're going to have no shields. And if there's a player in system who decides just to boost out of the station at silly speeds and not look where they're going, we might come off a little bit worse. And it looks like we're not that far away from the station we want to go to. I'm really hoping that we come in at least in the front quarter of the station. So basically within 45 degrees even of the front mail slot.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Because that will help minimise the amount of time we spend on our approach. Because the more time we spend on the approach, the more chance we're going to have of being scanned. Now they do have security services in the system. But hopefully we're just going to be flying casually enough that they don't suspect anything from us. That's right, just call me Han Solo. We'll fly as casually as we can. Now what I am hoping is that one of our passengers isn't actually Luke Skywalker and we're going to end up getting sent through the Force by Darth Vader, because that is not going to help our cause out at all. Now, it doesn't appear as though anything is that interested in us. And we've lost all the other contact, well, most of the contacts in the system. This is a Torval shield and a Federal agent, was it? Yes, it was. So we're coming up to Nakano Market. The one thing I really wish we had was to be able to see the orientation of the station whilst in approach like this in Super Cruise. It would be nice, but I understand why we don't have it. Now, it's the opposite end of the planet. It's on the far side of the planet, I should say. Now, do we have anything that looks like it's going to try and come up behind us? Doesn't look like it. It looks like we're currently okay. Now, at the moment, I am getting to the point where I'm being a little bit worried. Though, we're caught in the gravity well, so now we can happily go and speed up. Because we're never going to go and go too fast here. So, throttle to the full. We're going to be great. Oh, we are going a bit fast there, but we can pull it back if need be. So, we're doing alright. So, let's just keep ourselves lined up. There we go. Technically we're going too fast, but we're good. Now, yes, we are in the front quarter, but let's immediately do a bit of an about face and get a little bit further away. I'm going to turn off... Yep, turn off flight assist, and we're going to go and...
Flight assist on.
just get ourselves lined up with the front of the station. And this is looking good. Because I want to get myself lined up so I can pull a Washburn and basically try and hit a bullseye from 13.4 kilometers away. Well, 13 to 14 kilometers away. So now it looks like we're about good. So let's come in. We're coming in quick. Now what's that ship there? It's a Torval shield. So what we're going to go and do is it looks like it's coming over to us.
Silent running. Shields offline. Flight assist off.
There we go. So we're coming in quiet like.
Heat sink deployed.
Now we are going to need to go and... Uh-oh.
Flight assist on.
Start running off. So let's go and get ourselves inside. Oh no, oh no, oh no.
Attention. Please clear this area immediately or you will be removed using lethal force.
Yeah. We're being too worried about actually making sure we get inside. I completely forgot to request docking. So that's not good. Ah, shoot. Thankfully, nothing really seems like it's... Actually, one of them looks like it's coming after us.
Shields online. Flight assist.
But right, let's see. We're outside of range of being able to request docking, so that went terribly. But at the very least, we should be able to boost back,
Detected.
request docking.
Permission granted. Land on designated pad number 07.
Now, hopefully, we're going to be okay. Come on. Let's get inside before anybody's scans finish.
Incoming mission critical message.
Oh, there we go.
Incoming mission critical message.
Yeah, it sounds like they're not happy at being scanned. Oh, boy. Okay. So we're at pad 7, which I suspect is this one right here. It is, in fact.
Landing gear deployed.
Whoop. There we are. So, go to the starport services.
Docking procedure complete.
Alright, so they're miserable, and they are content. Okay, so let's hope we get rid of the miserable one now, then. Oh, boy. Well, at least we didn't lose any of them. So, Elizabeth Wade. Was this the miserable one? Well done, pilot. I can't help but feeling that was slightly sarcastic. But, oh well. We're actually friendly with the superpowers, so that's great. We're friendly with the Empire. They said the Fempire there. So, let's see. We've still got Cletus Lannister. Is it Lannister, was that? Oh, Cletus Lancaster. Yeah, he's content. Alright, okay. So that's good. So let's come back and let's go and restock you, refuel you. And what we want is to go into outfit, into here, and restart. Oh, no, we already did the restock, didn't we? So yeah, heatsink is back up to full. So that's nice. Now let's go and plot our route to the next system. Hopefully this time I'm not going to be a complete idiot and forget to request docking. So let's not do that this time because that was dumb. And it almost left us completely up at the proverbial creep without the proverbial paddle. But let's go and have a look at the mission because we're going to... What system was it? It was the Ladler system? Alright. Have we got anything else that's potentially going to the Ladler system? But no, we can't go for any of those anyway. So, nope. Nope, nope. Maybe. I doubt it. No, doesn't look like it. Because how far is the ladler system anyway? So, ladler, here we go. So we've got one going there. And so ladler, oh, we've got another one as well. So, let's see. So let's open the galaxy map. So it's going to the same place. The question is, though, what stations are they wanting to go to? Comber... Okay, Comber whatever it's called. Something or other. Let's go see if it's the same place. If it is... No, it's not. It's that one they want to go to. Well, either way, it's fine, I suppose. So let's go and see. Hostile ships may be sent against you. Yeah, sure. Yeah, let's go and accept them. We've got one for a land base as well. Oh, ladle, no, no, no. No. Alright, fine. Well, let's go. And let's go and get ourselves into the next system. So those guys were not happy. I don't really care. We've got one that's content, so he seems to be more tolerant of scans.
Landing gear retracted.
Detachment sequence complete. Please exit the station safely and promptly.
Oh, I'll be getting out of here promptly, buddy. Don't you worry about that. So we'll wait for that guy to come through.
Silent running. Shields offline.
What I like is that you can still boost whilst your heatsink is active. And that will kind of still count. There we go.
Frameshift drive charging.
So let's go and turn back on, off, silent running. And we should be away before anybody was any the wiser that we were here.
4, 3, 2.
So getting out of the stations isn't really a problem now. It's just getting in. But then again, a lot of that was down to my personal error and forgetting to go and request docking. Now, hopefully, after all of this, we're going to be able to go back to some engineers and modify up this Python some more, getting us some more jump range. Because currently we've only got a grade 4 frameshift drive modification. We want to go and get a little bit more than that. I also want to modify the power plant, the shields and everything more for lightweight so we can get further. And then, just so we can get longer range on the ship, and maybe, actually, we could, potentially even, instead of going for the lightweight ones, go for some more battle-ready modifications. But then again, in order to do that, we're going to have to earn some more money in order to earn some better modules to make this ship combat-worthy. So I think, to start with, we'll go for the long-range modifications, and then we'll, as soon as we've made up enough money, whether we do that through trading or through passenger missions, and then we'll start looking into going for combat. But I'm also thinking as well, we're very close to potentially going through Marco Quent. I mean, I'm not 100% certain. How far are we off there? We're a good ways off for the moment, so let's have a quick look. Yeah... We still have to go to Elvira Motuk, so that's not terrible. She does do grade 5 frameshift drives just like Felicity Farseer does, but she also does grade 3 shield generators. And grade 2 thrusters as well would be nice, but then again Felicity Farseer does grade 3s. Now in case you're wondering, I'm actually looking at the Inara companion guide to Elite, which is where I get all my information from. Most likely the link to there is already in the video description, because if I remember rightly, it's usually always there. But let's get ourselves into Gustamau Prospect. Now, hopefully, yeah, we came up completely on the rear end of this station. So let's try and get ourselves closer. Now what I can do is request the docking now.
Access is now granted. Please proceed to bay 33.
I do love having the fog, not the fog, the ice on the windows. It's so cool to see.
Flight assist on.
So let's try this now.
Heat sink.
Now we are going to go and heat up a little bit now. But we should be good. We just need to get close enough.
Thermal signature restored. Scan
Uh-oh.
detected. Flight
You will need to
assist
restrict
on.
your speed to within safe operating limits, Commander.
Yeah, don't need to tell me. Well, let's get ourselves inside before the scan completes. And I think we did it. I think we're safe. Feels like it. Yes. Oh, good. So that was nice. Just got to be a bit careful now because we're going to be setting down without any shields.
Gear deployed.
So let's set the bird down gently. No, 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 no. That was going down a little bit faster than I was intending. And there we are. Ooh, not a single point of hull damage. That was nice. Quite well done, I've got to say.
Touchdown confirmed. Commencing offload. The services of this Imperial facility.
So there we are. Now we just got to go into the passenger lounge and get rid of this damn criminal. Get out of my ship, you criminal scum. We got a note though. What was this? Oh, promotion to broker. Alright, awesome. Oh, I think these kind of count as like smuggling missions in a way, so that's why they're counting towards these. That's very nice. Alright, cool. Very swanky. And we still gotta go and transport those tourists in system. So let's go and have a quick look around our house though, because I don't think we've got anything that's going to be in system. Nothing that appears to be all that interesting anyway. Especially since we're not very well known in the system either. But now we just got to quickly fly over to the next station. I don't need to worry about having criminals on board. So let's just get over and drop off our other passengers. So these guys are probably desperate to get to where they're going, because they are tourists.
Engaged from the dock. Be careful to observe restrictions when leaving the station.
There we are.
Scan detected.
So now I don't mind getting scanned at all. I don't really care at all if we are scanned. We just wanted to get out of mass lock range, which should happen any second now.
Imperial Flight Operations Bureau wishes you well.
There we are.
Drive charging.
Now we can get our butts into gear
4.
and go and drop off the last of our hopefully happy passengers.
Scan detected.
So we're in the final approach to the station. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. Please make sure that your tray tables are in their upright and relocked position, because we will be landing shortly. Please observe that the fasten seatbelt sign is active, so please do not get up out of your seat at all. And what's this? Please do not say that you've changed the...
2,000 meters from touchdown.
hostile ships. Okay, good. So we're not worried. They've sent something against us. By the way, we're here. We're about to go and set ourselves down. So please, guys, make sure... But we're about to go and get ourselves set down. So please make sure that you remain seated until the vehicle has completely stopped on the landing pad. Again, we thank you for choosing Laughing Duck Airlines, and we wish you a safe holiday. Yeah, I know. I need to work on that, don't I?
You may alight when ready. We trust this facility will serve you well, Commander.
Righty. Now, we just need to go and get our passengers out of the ship. And then we can call it a day. I think we've had a very productive day so far. We've transported 2 criminals and even had some legal tourists. I'm surprised my own self right now. And nothing terrible happened, apart from we got scanned once. But, oh well. These kind of things can happen to the best of us. But there's not a lot looking around in here at the moment, in this station at least. So we're going to head back to Cubio for the next video. But I've got to say, this station is a little bit cleaner than what I've been used to previously. And I've just noticed as well, some of you guys were saying that the nose cone that I'd chosen for this ship covered over the headlights, and it doesn't in fact. You can actually see them right there, which is really cool. Nice little attention to detail there. But anyway, this is going to be it for this video. I do hope you guys have enjoyed it. Like it if you've liked it, dislike it if you didn't. Neither of those good enough for you, that's what the comments are for. I've been Commander Chaos Wolf from Sci-Fi Gaming. You guys, as always, have been epic. I will see you soon. And until next time, my fellow commanders, keep flying and stay shiny.